Save me, Spider-Man. I need to build a commander deck in 30 minutes. Welcome to Deck Percent. My name is Chillybin.
Casual Compliance is a show about the culture and philosophy of Commander through the lens of the Commander ban list. And sometimes we build decks. Hi, my name's Gramps.
You're giving me a counter intro? What is this?
Counterspell.
Is that in the set?
No, but you know what is in the set? A very special thanks to Wizards of the Coast, who have sent us, once again, some amazing Magic product.
Yes.
This time, some marvelous Magic product. Thank you.
Some amazing, some fantastic Spider-Man. Is that one of them?
I
can't remember.
There's spectacular
products.
Spider-Man. Actually, a good product.
Yeah, we got this bundle box. We got a bunch of extra boosters. We got a few collector boosters that we're
Look at all these boosties.
going to get into in a minute here.
And a collector booster just down there, and for BAM.
Yeah. As a very, very quick intro, what's your association with Spider-Man?
I was a really, really big comic book fan. I didn't get into Spider-Man per se. I actually didn't read a lot of Spider-Man at all.
Okay.
I read a lot of Carnage and Venom, though.
Ooh,
I played the Venom video games that came out because, like, as a kid, that was the coolest shit ever.
Venom games?
Yeah, there was a Game Boy Advance.
Oh my god.
Venom game.
Yeah.
Where you could like eat people and like get your venom power back.
All right.
It was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I remember I totally
cool.
played that on my Game Boy Advance and not an emulator.
Legitimate Game Boy Advances only here at Casual Compliance.
and when we're speed runs, no emulators allowed.
No.
Except for some categories.
I mean, I remember hearing stories about how weird Nintendo handheld capture kits were, like the official ones, and they haven't really gotten better. Anyway, I never did comic books growing up. They were just not a thing that anyone I knew was into in that kind of way. On like the idea of regularly going to a store, having a what do they call it, a pick list where they'll like save the comics for you as a regular.
You put your $7 in and get the comic and. To be fair, the prices haven't gone up that much since. Getting Green Lantern's still pretty cheap.
True.
I still read Green Lantern.
But yeah, I remember having like a Spider-Man game on the PS1, which is pretty rad.
That game was rad.
Yeah.
And then the Spider-Man, honestly, the PS5 Spider-Man games, also very good.
Yeah, I was going to work into that because like I remember when the latest round of Spider-Man games were coming out for the PlayStation, people were talking about how it was modeled after, was it like a Spider-Man game on the PS3 where the traversal was really, really good?
The best.
Yeah.
The
like
best.
You move around so fast. And so like that and I guess like the MCU movies where Spider-Man eventually came into the fold, that was kind of my more modern association with the characters. But
well, I was listening to Drive to Work with Mark Rosewater and the set designer Corey Bowen, I think was his name, and talking about how they got the license for the comic books. But what's really so good about Spider-Man, which is Spider-Man is Marvel's most popular character, undeniably. They've said it.
Right.
Everyone agrees on it. Also, Mark and Corey were talking about when they got the license, they were like, cool, we're going to do Spider-Man first because they're doing another Marvel set after this. But Spider-Man was the important one to do first. The movies, the video games, the comic books all tie in so well together that if you reference something from the comic, you are likely to also reference something from the movie. So
because they're pulling from the same source.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there was wiggle room there. And that just shows like, Spider-Man's writing throughout is quite consistent, which is nice, where you see a lot of these adaptations. I mean, even comics adapt on comics. Like, Miles Morales first came in because Bendis, I can't remember his full name, Benjamin something Bendis, maybe it was, killed off Peter Parker.
Right.
And then everyone was like,
What now?
And then Miles Morales came through.
Yeah.
Super rad. So, the set itself, though, is full of legendary creatures.
Great.
So we're going to be able to make some really rad commander decks.
Yeah. And look, we'll talk more about that as we get into it.
Yeah.
But I think now it's time to crack open some packs, find out what we're building today. If you haven't seen a Deck Percent before, we're going to open a collector booster each, shuffle it, and see what the first available commander is that we get.
Every one we've done so far has been an uncommon legendary.
Yeah.
The Edge of Eternity's one we did, I had to open a second pack.
Yeah, because we looked at the percentages. Edge of Eternities did not have that many viable commanders in the set.
Whereas this one is like, what, a quarter, if not more, of the set?
It was like almost a third, yeah.
Yeah, a third of the set is legendary creatures, so we're going to be able to do it. And the best part is I'm not going to have to get up to crack the pack.
I mean, you can if you like.
You cracked first last time, didn't you?
Yes.
So it's my turn to crack first this time.
All right. Let's get it set up.
Chuck is the thing.
Editing magic.
I really hope you do that, and it's just still this.
It might be. It might be.
Okay, so...
Don't look at it. No spoilers. Shovel it.
Okay, we're good. Illusion, villain, and spider. Okay.
Spider? In my Spider-Man set? Unheard of.
Oh my god, we're going to trigger people with
the unsleeve shuffling?
Unsleeve shuffling.
And what are you going to do? Sleeve it up and then shuffle?
You can send me this video file as well. Oh, okay. That's a land. Oh, heroic intervention.
That's kind of rad.
Sick. Hide on the ceiling is an instant.
Hide on the ceiling?
Yep, that's I mean, he's a wall coiler.
Okay.
Unstable experiment. That's rad.
I'm something of a scientist too.
Electro's bolt. 4 damage to target creature.
Okay. I don't mind it.
Rent is due.
Rent is due.
Rent is due.
Oh my god, put that in a Marina Vendrell deck.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Finally a mythic.
Is this your commander?
Superior Spider-Man.
That's yours? That's what you're doing?
Demir.
All right.
Okay, this is the commander. I'm just going to show off the rest of the cards here. We've got Speedy UK, nice.
What?
Daily Bugle Building, nice.
Sick.
Shocker, Unshakable.
Yep.
Damage Control Crew. Spider Bot.
Okay.
Scout the City. Planes, that's a really nice
planes. Oh, the weblands.
And Future Fight.
Okay.
Future Flight.
So there was just the one commander in the pack?
There was another legendary creature, which could have been... I'm just going to go to here. Which there was 2 more legendary creatures, Speedy UK and Shocker. Both of them are at uncommon.
All right. Sick.
Finally. Dude, the heroic intervention.
That's great.
That's rad.
That's a good pull.
That's for you. Ooh. Good stuff. Okay, I'm just going to read this out.
Yeah.
Superior Spider-Man, 2 blue-black. Legendary creature, Spider-Human Hero, because Spider-Man.
Spider-Human
Hero.
Yep.
Mind Swap. You may have Superior Spider-Man enter as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard.
Ooh.
Except his name is Superior Spider-Man, and he's a 4/4 Spider-Human Hero in addition to his other types.
Yeah.
When you do exile that card...
Oh, that's doing a lot.
So...
Demir Graveyard Hate,
So Spider-Man... The Spider-Man set is just allied colors.
Yeah.
And in Demir, it's heavily about Connive.
Okay.
Connive, draw a card, discard a card. And +1/+1 counters. So if I'm discarding cards, I could discard Emrakul Aeon's Talk. No. Banned. Emrakul Promised End into a graveyard. And then have Spider-Man enter the battlefield as a copy of the Emrakul.
Yeah, but you're not getting the cast trigger.
Nah, true.
Because
I'm still getting a big old bloody Eldrazi.
Yeah.
Pathrazer of Ulamog and get some Annihilator.
What would be interesting, because it enters as a 4/4, is creatures that are statted at 0/0 or ***, and having it come in and not immediately die.
Yeah.
Like, there's probably something you could do there. Because things that have, like, base 0/0 but then get buffed because of other things.
Yeah.
Come in as a 4/4, it doesn't die if that thing goes away.
Yeah. Wow. And then on the flavor text, because let's get a bit of flavor text going as well, I will be Spider-Man. With my unparalleled genius, I shall become the superior Spider-Man, Otto Octavius. So this is Otto as Spider-Man. That's rad.
Show me that.
That's
oh yeah,
that's super cool. And it's like one of those like extended art ones, but not a full art frame.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Let's find out. Time for more editing magic.
There we go. Let's see what we get.
I'm undressing this human citizen.
Alrighty.
Human citizen. And a treasure. Okay, let's get that out of there.
You're a treasure.
Huh?
You're a treasure.
Thank you. I try.
I hope you pull the mythic. Like, that'd be really cool. Having 2 colors is very lucky as well. There are some monocolor mythic ones that like would be a bit rough.
All right, are we ready? Spider-Verse, Mythic Enchantment.
Ooh, well, bad news.
Okay, I found mine. It's mono black.
Is it uncommon?
No, it is Mythic.
Oh!
Yeah. I've got Gwenom Remorseless. I'll read that out in a second. But
That's a good card. Let's see what else is in there. You can just turn it around and
I
go.
can just do this now. So I've got Grow Extra Arms.
That's a rad. That was such a cool art on that card.
Selfless Police Captain.
Yep.
The Spots Portal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pictures of Spider-Man. Get me pictures of Spider-Man. I found it. It's here.
If life gives you lemons.
Taxi Driver. That's a different movie.
Keanu Reeves?
No. Bagel and Schmear. It's a food. That
they spoke about that on Drive to Work with Mark Rosewater.
Oh, what is this? It's Relentless Assault.
Whoa.
Full like comic art treatment.
That's amazing.
That's cool. Wow. Shriek Troublemaker. That could have been a commander.
Yeah, that's rad.
Too bad. Heroes Hangout.
Huh.
Date night or patrol night. That's all right. Make your work wife your actual wife. Swamp. Got Venom's Hunger.
That's nice.
Got Maximum Carnage.
Oh,
It's a saga.
a lot of Venom and Carnage cards.
Okay, you might actually like that one. And then With Great Power.
Aw, comes a dead uncle.
Yeah. Brought to you by Uncle Ben's Rice.
Oh boy! Again, thank you very much to Wizards of the Coast and Marvel's with their team up for Spider-Man in this amazing set and providing us with the cards we get to do this with.
Yeah.
We finally pull some mythics.
Let me read you what my one
Let's
does
go.
here. So I've got Gwenom Remorseless for 3 black. Legendary Symbiote Spider Hero. 4/4 with Death Touch and Lifelink. That's mad. Whenever Gwenom attacks, until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play cards from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost.
That's
an attack.
Oh, this is the Bolus one.
That's an attack trigger Bolus Citadel.
Yeah, this is the Bolus Citadel one.
Crazy.
Everyone's really hype about this card.
Well,
wow.
I'm going to build this right now.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's right. You're going to build this in 30 minutes, and I bet you're going to go home and build it again.
Maybe.
Because also imagine that in this deck.
Maybe I'll put a Bolus Citadel in it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's real quick. Out of this pack, I've got like maybe some cards I could chuck in here. Bagel and Schmear, so funny. Okay, so like I've got a couple, but they care about if you control a villain, and Gwenom is not a villain.
No.
So they might not get included here.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's like Venom's Hunger, 4 and a black. It costs 2 less to cast if you control a villain. Destroy target creature, you gain 2 life.
I just realized there's no black cards in this pack. So there's not...
None?
No, there's not. Because Heroic Intervention's green.
Yes.
So like all I can really add from this is Unstable Experiment, which is good because it's Connive. Which, just to remind everyone, Connive is draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put a +1/+1 count on that creature.
Okay.
So, Unstable Experiment reads, target player draws a card, then up to 1 target creature you control connives. Quite handy. And then Hide on the Ceiling can just go in because it's blue.
Let me tell you what Spider-Verse does. 3 red for an enchantment. The legend rule doesn't apply to spiders you control.
Rad.
And then whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you may copy it. So that could be your commander.
Yeah, wow.
If you do, you may choose new targets for the copy. If the copy is a permanent spell, it gains haste. Do this only once each turn.
What color is that?
Red.
Oh, that both of our colors.
Yeah.
Well, let's get deck building. So now what we're going to do, we're going to build decks in 30 minutes. Once if we run out of time, we fill what's left with lands.
Yep.
And then we'll talk about the decks.
Yep.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
Go. Welcome back to Deck Percent. In the downtime, we just made 30-minute commander decks from the amazing Marvel Spider-Man set. Thank you so much, Wizards of the Coast, for sending us this incredible kit of the bundle, the collector boosters, the play boosters.
Yeah.
This was really fun.
For one of us.
Well, I actually filled my deck with a bunch of Spider-Man cards as well.
Yeah.
Like I really leaned into it as much as I could.
Yep. I tried, and then I'm in one color, so it's a bit tough.
You had a lot tougher of a time.
Yeah.
The ability to flex into blue or black was a lot nicer.
Yeah.
So do you want to go into your deck a bit?
Because I think mine will be pretty quick in that I don't think this is good yet, but I think it can be.
You have a lot you can do.
Gwenom, the ability Gwenom has, just to read it off again, and I have the card here, I can just read that. Gwenom Remorseless, 3 black for a 4/4 with Death Touch and Lifelink. Whenever Gwenom attacks until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play cards from the top of your library. So you still, like, timing restrictions still apply here. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost. So that's also not a May effect. You have to do it if you're casting it off the top like that.
Yeah.
So I don't yet play a lot of black. I don't have a lot of familiarity with just like, I don't, like, in terms of being able to pull cards off the top of my head very quickly and put a deck together.
Yeah.
That's where I struggled, was like, I'm not super familiar playing with the archetypes as much as I am with other colors. So I kind of just went looking for things that will protect Gwenom, because I suspect people will try and remove her from the field.
Easy remove from the board.
So it ended up being like a light sprinkling of some Voltron type of things. So a bunch of boots. So like
Gwenom in a shoe cupboard.
Yeah, sure. Lightning Greaves, Swiftfoot boots, that sort of thing to hopefully protect Gwenom.
Very nice.
And then I just put in a Bolas Citadel, because like it basically is a Bolas
Double
Citadel.
Double it
up. Just in case it gets removed. You know, I've got some
you got
ways around
redundancies.
Because it also, like, Bolas Citadel also lets you ping everyone for 10.
Yes.
Yes. So that's all right.
So there's benefit for the Bolas Citadel, and you got the lifelink as well.
Yeah, and so what I also went looking for a little bit is things to increase how much life I'm gaining.
Yes.
Because it's very much a life as a resource deck.
Yeah.
So things like Bontu's Monument,
Very nice.
3 for a legendary artifact, black creature spells cost 1 less. Whenever you cast a creature spell, each opponent loses 1 and you gain 1. I would probably then increase the creature count from what I've got here. I ran out of time and had to buff it up with
5 more creatures rather than 5 more swamps.
But then like Aether Flux Reservoir.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Why not?
Yeah,
Why not
I
chuck
got
that in
recommended that. I'm like, nah, it doesn't go with this deck.
Yeah. And then one of my favorite cards to put into decks where your commander is either incentivized to attack or it's going to be entering the battlefield a lot is Tome of Legends.
Nice.
2 mana for an artifact, enters with a page counter on it. Whenever your commander enters or attacks, put a page counter on it. Pay 1, tap, remove a page counter, draw a card.
Gorgeous.
I love this card.
Yeah, very good card.
But the general theme I ended up with is, I put some Spider-Man stuff in here too, but it is Eldrazi.
Yeah.
I did a dumb search.
You just pay 9 off the top and put a Pathrays or Ulamog down.
Yeah. So like I would maybe add some more of these, but to give you a sample of what I've ended up with, I searched by I just went type creature, sort by mana value descending, and just worked my way down the list. So I have both legal Emrakuls, Promised Land and World Anew, because I am casting them off the top, unlike yours.
You are.
That betrays Annihilator 2, and then when an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent, I get it. It's 12 mana for an 11/11. Ulamog, Desolation Twin, Sire of 7 Deaths, like just
very nice.
Big creatures.
Big baddies, because if you can give them lifelink, they're paying for the next one.
Yeah, so I do have some stuff in here for giving lifelink. Because I forgot that Gwenom has lifelink and started chucking those in there. But yeah, I think like the deck list obviously will be in the description for the episode.
And if you go to Moxfield and look up Casual Compliance, it's on there as well.
There. And the thing that I'm ashamed to admit how late in the process I thought of adding this card, Sensei's Divining Top.
Yeah, there it is.
That was like one of the last cards I added because it's all about casting off the top.
Exactly.
So top deck manipulation.
Yeah. Any Miracle in there?
No, but that is a good
sad
thought. Like, I think what I would probably do is like maybe lean more into the top deck manipulation. Maybe add some more creatures, particularly big ones. I think this could be a really fun deck. And this is like a thing I've run into when I challenged myself to build a black deck was how to make it still fun.
Yes.
And not like, oh, I'm just denying everybody resources all the time.
And then also no exquisite sanguine combos and stuff like
I explicitly left those out.
Yes. And I've tried to do something similar. I did put some other cards in mind that are questionable, but I did try to. But
this is like mono black. You're incentivized to attack with your commander. And so it's pretty wide open in terms of what you can do. It's just that I don't know that black is set up in terms of like card pool for doing stuff that isn't hateful with that.
Most of the things are hateful with that. Yeah. Like it's something that comes straight to mind in terms of protection for commander. I don't know if it's in there. Is Necrogen Communion as well?
No, I didn't come across it.
You put an enchantment on the creature when it dies, comes back without the enchantment on it.
Right. So kind of gives it like an overlord
like
effect.
A recursion kind of effect. Rad.
Yeah. I think it could be fun. I may even build it.
Yeah. I really like this one.
Yeah.
If it wasn't $500, I probably would build it.
Yeah. I think mine's close to that, and also like I do own a bunch of these cards according to Moxfield, but they're already in decks.
Yeah, so I'm on the show one, so like I don't know we don't own any of these cards on the show.
No. So what have you got?
So I know Demir. Just a reminder of Superior Spider-Man, blue and a black, and 2 mind swap. You may have Superior Spider-Man enter as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except his name is Superior Spider-Man and he's a 4/4 Spider-Human hero, in addition to his other types. When you do, exile that card. So,
yep. I'm going to put my laptop away.
I've gone heavily into recursion and graveyard.
Great.
Heavily into recursion and graveyard.
Mean Mr. Graveyard built a graveyard deck?
Built a graveyard deck. Just to go through some of the Spider-Man cards, I'm going to change how I view this into, how do I do
set?
Visual grid?
Group by set, right?
I just want to see the cards themselves. Sure. Here we go. So I've got an Agent of Venom in there, which is a 2 and a black flash menace. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a draw a card and lose 1 life.
Yep.
Just to set that up. Getting some payoff for for things dying.
Yeah.
Awesome. Then I've got I actually have, so there's multiple things happening. I've done a bit too much, I think. I've made a bit of a precon.
Yeah.
Because
like an old school precon. You got like 3 or 4 mechanics.
Exactly. There's a lot of connive in there, which is I draw a card, then I discard a card, and if I discard a non-land card, +1/+1 counter goes on the creature that connives.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I've got a few cards that look into the conniving kind of stuff, which is where was it? There was one. Well, it's from the set, which is Unstable Experiment. Target player draws a card, then 1 target creature you control connives.
Okay.
Sick. Awesome. I've got another connive card that is Lethal Scheme. Convoke. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Each creature that convoked Lethal Scheme connives, and it's 2 black.
Okay.
Rad, because you could connive with your commander and have that pay for one of the generic cost.
Yep.
So that kind of stuff in there. I have some of the reprints in there for the MAR, for the special thing. Just standard black things and standard blue things. Infernal Grasp has this really sick reprint where it's Venom holding Spider-Man's skull, and it's destroy target creature, you lose 2 life.
So sick.
We have Mindbreak Trap, which is Mysterio. 2 blue instant -trap. If an opponent casts 3 or more spells this turn, you may pay 0 rather than paying this spell's mana cost. Exile any number of target spells.
Okay. Yeah.
So if the stack's built up,
yeah.
Or because there's a Storm card.
Right.
There's a few Storm cards around, so that's cool as well. I wanted to put web slinging in, but I only had 1 card in blue that had web slinging.
Right.
So Spider Sense, 1 in a blue, or web slinging blue. Counter target instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. You may cast this spell for blue if you also return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to bring my commander back.
Yep.
And then, some standard commander protection, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now, how do I fill the graveyard, though, is the big question.
I don't know. You tell me.
And that's where I have cards like Traumatize, which is also on the special, on the MAR sheet. 3 blue, target player mills half their library, rounded down.
Oh, my God.
Breach.
Is that it?
Yep. No. There's also Breach the Multiverse.
Oh,
Each player mills 10
stop.
cards. For each player, choose a creature or planeswalker card in that player's graveyard. Put those cards onto the battlefield under your control.
That's gross.
Then each creature you control becomes a Phyrexian in addition to its other types.
Oh my god, Phyrexian Spider-Man?
And that's a 5 black.
Yeah.
There's Feed the Swarm, destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. You lose life equal to that permanent's mana value. That's 1 and a black, and it's got a rad picture of Spider-Man fighting someone made of bees.
B-Man.
I put some mayhem in here as well. So with our connive mechanic, connive is draw a card, discard a card.
Yep.
You could discard, for example, Sandman's Quicksand from the set.
Huh.
It's a 1 black, or for mayhem, it's 3 and a black. So it's a bit more expensive, but a bit easier to play because you're not having that second black pip.
Oh, sure. Okay.
All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. If this spell's mayhem cost was paid, creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn instead. So all creatures or just creatures your opponent control, kind of like an overload thing.
That's why it's a little bit more expensive.
Exactly. Yeah. And then there's just stuff about like there's a bunch of mill cards. So like what is one of the fun mill cards? Like Grasping Tentacles.
Okay.
Target opponent mills 8 cards. You may put an artifact from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So that's how I steal your Soul Rings. And that's one blue and a black, and it's got Doc Ock's tentacle in it.
Yeah.
And then I, have like things like Sir Conrad. Creature dies. It was alive.
No. Next, you're going to tell me there's a Gary in there.
There's no Gary, but there is a Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Whenever I draw a card, I gain 2 life. Whenever you draw a card, you lose 2 life. Easy peasy. Overlord, Mailberg. So like, Balmerk, I really recommend checking this deck list because I can't go through the whole thing. I don't have time. There's a lot of Spider-Man cards in this. I was a lot more blessed.
Hang on. Because I definitely had some Spider-Man stuff in here.
I also,
keep going.
just the final one that I want to mention in this is I have Captain Nagathrod, which is from CLB.
Oh, yeah.
Horrors you control have menace. I don't have a lot of horrors. I have some Eldrazi horrors.
Okay.
Whenever a horror you control deals combat damage to a player, that player mills that many cards. So really it's just supporting itself.
Yeah.
But most importantly, at the beginning of your end step, choose target artifact creature card in an opponent's graveyard that was put there from their library this turn.
All right.
Put it onto the battlefield under your control.
Yep.
So super sick. That's quite a normal commander archetype in itself. But like if you get that out early because it's 3 blue and a black, you're just, and it's also like an alternate commander for the deck. Really,
sure,
it really. There's not a lot of horrors in this, but like, I've got a Barrow Goyf in there. That's just a Lurgoyf.
Goyfs.
There's not a lot of horrors in this set. I also have a Transformers card in there. So,
which one?
Yeah, Cyclonus, the Saboteur. Okay. More than meets the eye, whatever.
Yeah.
It's 2 blue and a black flying. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, it connives.
Oh.
If its power is 5 or greater, convert it, which is flipping it.
Yeah.
I can't see what the flip side.
There should be a button somewhere.
There's meant to be, but
it's a button on the card image in the list.
Oh, there it is. Let me flip it. Cyclonus, Cybertronian Fighter, Living Metal. As long as it's your turn, this vehicle is also a creature flying. When it deals combat damage to a player, convert it. If you do, there's an additional beginning phase after this phase.
Oh, right.
That's really cool.
You get a full untap, upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's really cool. So yeah, no, I think I've made a really good deck.
Yeah. To actually go back and talk about some of the Spider-Man cards I put in here, because I also, hearing you, I realized I forgot to go through those. I quite like Merciless Enforcers.
Yeah.
Because what I went looking for is villains, because it seems like some of the black cards have like
a lot more villain
alternate effects or additional effects and or costs depending on you controlling a villain. So this is 1 and a black for a human mercenary villain. It's a 2/1 with lifelink. Activated ability for 3 and a black. No tap symbol.
Oh, wow.
This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Yeah.
With lifelink.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so nice.
That's so nice.
Yeah. Then I've got like 1 and a black common crook. 2/2, when it dies, create a treasure. That's just neat. Black Cat, Cunning Thief.
Yep.
Box of text here. 3 black for a 2/3. When it enters, look at the top 9 cards of target opponent's library. Exile 2 of them face down. Then put the rest on the bottom of their library in a random order. You may play the exiled cards for as long as they remain exiled. Mana of any type can be spent to cast them. So you're getting 2 out of 9 off someone's library.
I guess 9 lives. Yep, don't worry. Yeah. I got it.
And then one that I think works perfectly in this deck, Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah.
4 and a black for a 4/4 with menace. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, put a +1 counter on it, then surveil X, where X is a number of counters on it.
That's rad.
That's pretty good.
That's very good.
Yeah, so I might also I would maybe tweak this to do some like graveyard interaction stuff because Black loves doing that.
There's a Reanimate printed in this set. It's a Venom card. It's gorgeous.
And then I put in Venom Eddie Brock.
Yes.
Sorry, Venom, Eddie Brock. 4 black for a 6/4 with menace. Whenever another creature dies, put a +1 counter on Venom. If that creature was a villain, draw a card.
That's really nice.
So yeah, tying into the villains and all that again.
I just remembered I want to talk my last Spider-Man card from the set. Imposter Syndrome. It's 4 blue enchantment. Whenever a token creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary.
Yeah.
What a rad card. What if you deal damage with Captain Nagathrod or whatever it is?
Yeah. Captain.
Yeah, Captain Nagathrod.
He's a cop.
He's a pirate.
All right.
He pirates a ship. Yeah. Well, when he pirates that ship, you hit with the horror, you create more horrors. It fuels into it. That's rad. Right. I've done so well. I'm so good at building decks.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if you've had this thought, but like as we've done more and more of these deck percent videos, I now, for each set that we've been able to do that for, I want to actually build a deck from that set.
Yes.
And ideally from a commander that we got through the boosters and stuff.
Yeah. Because like for Final Fantasy, I'm building Sin Spyro's Punishment.
Final Fantasy is the one I'm struggling with out of the cards we got.
It's quite tough.
Yeah, just to find something that like I like the idea of. This one I think I will do.
Yeah.
This one straight up, I will go and make a slightly different deck list.
I agree. This one's really silly, and I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, I think I might not go down the Eldrazi route with like an actual deck that I build.
I think you'll be able to do something way better with actual time.
Yeah,
I other than the 5 lands, I think your deck was quite good.
I think like that one card that I had that concerns with like attacking alone.
Yeah.
I remember there was a whole bunch of that in Neon Dynasty.
Yes.
With the samurais and warriors and stuff, but those were specifically like whenever a samurai or a warrior attacks alone.
Yes.
So there's probably some other stuff out there because like I would imagine Gwenom is attacking alone to try and get
quite
the effect.
Regularly, yeah.
Or I might want to play it. Ooh, that fell down. I might want to play it that way and like have everything else set up to defend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this was pretty fun. I think I will make an actual deck.
Yep, and if you liked it, go over to casualcompliance.fun and check out the behind the scenes.
You might say, swing on over to casualcompliance.fun.
Thwip your way to casualcompliance.fun to check out the deck building part of it. Yeah. We do talk a bit in it, and you don't get to see all of it in this episode.
You can watch me get stressed to hell.
Yep, and you can also watch us have to reset the cameras.
So new cameras powered themselves off. This is amazing.
Let us know what you think. Do you think what changes would you make to our decks? Is a really good question. Like, what changes would you make? And we know Exquisite Blood, Sanguine Bond could have gone both of these.
I don't want to.
We don't want it. I put a Bajuka Bog in a graveyard deck like an idiot.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. Check out the deck list. There's some really rad cards. Thank you so much, Wizards of the Coast, for sending this to us.
And I'll say also big thank you to Spider for your support of the show.
The perfect
it's
handle.
Actually so sick.
So good.
Maybe I'll make a Spider-Man deck and spell it wrong. Now, you also might have noticed the set doesn't have Commander Precons. So we're actually going to do another episode of Deck Percent. I've just hit this. We're going to do another episode of Deck Percent. We're going to do it a little differently, though. So check it out in the next episode. Find out what that looks like.
See you in 2 weeks.
That's it. Maybe not. Maybe 1 week.
See you when the next episode comes out.
See you next time.